Yeah, guys. Welcome back with another scenario. Till now, we have completed till scenario number 12. Now we will discuss about scenario number 30. So what is scenario number 30? Let us go through it. Now we have five tabs open and I want to click on the third tab and you need to click on the register button. Means if with the same title, if you have a different buttons. For example, let us open my Edge browser here. Okay. For example, you have Parabank application, whatever the application it is. Okay. For example, you have demo web shop or anything, irrespective of whatever it can be. For example, you have different browsers with five times it has opened. Okay, 4 and 5. See, we have five tabs open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I need to tell to the Tosca, hey Tosca, go to your respective tab and you need to click on that respective tab. Okay, either second or first or third or anything. You need to, how you need to automate this scenario, irrespective of what browser it is. Okay, now in order to automate this one, in Tosca, there is a concept called constraint index. Okay, so what is the concept, guys? Constraint index. Scenario number 13. So what is our scenario? Our scenario is I have multiple tabs are open in my browser. Okay. Now I want to click on the five tabs or six tabs. How many tabs can be open? Now what you need to do? For example, I want to click on this register button, right? I will scan one module here. Okay. So what I will do? I will scan one module over here. Just right click and scan the application. So before scanning the module, you check whether your respective browser extension is added or not. Okay. And check your zoom percentage. Zoom percentage is also good. Everything looks good. Now what you need to do? You need to scan the respective one. Okay. When you go here, right click and scan it. Okay. Whatever you want to scan it, just scan that respective one. Okay. If you have any confusion, okay, remove everything. When you are scanning, only take one thing. If you are getting confused, okay, either way it is right. Okay. Scenarios. I want to create a separate folder. Just scan the application. Okay. So when you are scanning the application, just right click and scan it. Okay. I have this register button. So try to scan whatever the modules you have and you need to uniquely identify it. Once you have uniquely identified, then you need to just go ahead and uniquely identify it with your label and default name, whatever it is. I want to click on the register button. So what I will do, I will go to this module, okay, and drag this module into your respective process. Okay. Now, if you have multiple tabs are open, if you directly perform the click operation here, okay, you perform the click operation over here, what will happen? It will get confused. Why? Because you have multiple tabs are open, right? In our scenario, multiple tabs are opened here. If multiple tabs are opened, okay, multiple tabs are opened here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, if you right click and run this test case, the Tosca will get confused. Why? Because the Tosca has different, in Tosca, we have different browsers. Like either it should go here, 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 or here. It will get confused and it will fail the respective test case. Okay. See, it has failed the test case over here. See, it has failed. It's not able to identify that. Okay. Now, if you have, see here, Edge browser, this is also important. Okay. Now, again, I will run it. Just right click and run it. Sometimes if you give the browser as a different browser also, it will see. Now it is going to every tab, tab 1, tab 2, tab 3, tab 4, tab 5, and it is getting confused. In order to remove this confuse, what you need to do, you need to use one configuration parameter at the module level, which we will call it as constraint index. Okay. So what we will call, guys, we will call that one as a constraint index. How to automate this one? Just go to your Tosca. Don't add it here. Anyway, you won't be able to add it. Just jump to the module and try to add the respective constraint index over here. Okay. Now, if you go to any project or any respective, for example, if you have multiple tabs are open, then you will use constraint index. Okay. See guys, this question is very, very important in most of the syllabus. Like for example, if you have, I have done about regarding this, what we call constraint index and explicit name. I have done certain videos. So please have a look and how to answer that questions also. I have clearly told. Means now the subject behind this constraint index, it is getting confused if you have multiple tabs are opened properly, right? So if multiple tabs are open and if it is getting confused, then what you need to do? You need to add the constraint at the module level. Simply go to your respective. See, you need to apply at your module level only. Remember that point. Some persons will apply at the module attribute level. Okay? No. Just create one configuration parameter and call it as constraint index. See here, one configuration parameter has been added. If somebody is asked, tell me about some of the configuration parameters in Tosca, then you can do it. Constraint index, C capital, CONST, RAINT, INDEX, index, constraint index. Okay. According to our question, we have 5 tabs are open and I want to click on the third tab. Okay. If you want to click on the third tab, the constraint index 3, you will use it here. Okay. If you want to pass the buffer, that also you can do it. Okay. You just give the buffer value as 3. Okay. If you right click and run it, for example, go to your application. See, it will go to the third tab and then it will click on it. See, it went to the third tab and it will click on it. Okay. In this way, you can automate your respective scenario. For example, if I give, okay, if I give this as some another number, for example, I have given as 4. Okay. Every time you are changing this value, right? The best way would be go ahead and use your respective set buffer. Drag your respective buffer in the precondition. Okay. Put it at the top. Buffer should be always at the top. Now you will use constraint number. Okay. For example, if you want to give 4, you just give 4. But this time you pass this respective buffer in this module. Rather hard coding the value here, you can pass the buffer value. Okay. Now, whatever the buffer you have provided, okay, whatever the buffer you have provided, you can run this respective test case. Now, what will happen? It will go, see, our tab is at the third one. Now, it will go to the fourth one and it will go ahead and click on that respective register button. Okay. So just use that respective value and you try to do that one. Okay. Sometimes if your click is not working, what you need to do? You need to use X in place of click. Okay. For example, I will give 5th this time or 4th only. We can use it. Okay. Just right click and run it. What it will do? Now quickly I will come to tab 1. It will go to the 4th tab. It will click on the register button. See, from the backend it got clicked. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next scenario.